Hello, everyone. Welcome to the webinar of today. We're going to talk about beliefs that we have that do not allow us to be successful. And also, I will introduce to all of you who will be here Theta Healing. Theta Healing is a modality that work with our subconscious mind, where we can access our subconscious mind and shift our limiting beliefs. And is it possible to do that with Theta Healing? Yes, it is possible to do that. And in life, if we would like to bring a conscious change in our life, in our lifestyle, in our habits, uh, the work needs to be done subconsciously, because many things that we do in our life is based on our subconscious belief. That's why sometimes we feel like we are doing everything right, but if we still do not get the result that we expect to get, it's because we have subconscious belief. That's the reason why we can't bring that change, or we cannot achieve that success that we are looking for, because we have subconscious belief. So in most of my clients I have worked so far, I have identified a couple of beliefs that really block them from achieving success that they are looking for. As we all know, we all would love to be successful in life, because successful is an act of self-love. Having a successful life brings lots of benefits to our life as an individual, as a family member, as a community member. But then how do we achieve success? Some of us can achieve it, still we don't feel fulfilled. Some of us want to achieve it, but they can't achieve it and they don't know why. They keep on looking for the reason and they don't know why. And some people also have the fear of success, because of success might be overwhelming. So if we have all kind of feelings like that and belief like that, which is sitting in our subconscious mind, obviously we will not achieve the success we have been looking for. So in this webinar, we're going to talk about the beliefs that I have identified in my clients, like most of the clients, why they cannot achieve success. So what are beliefs? We hold beliefs about all things, and and they have a direct influence on what we achieve or not. When we have empowering beliefs, our achievement can feel almost effortless. But if we have self-limiting beliefs, however, then it can often feel like we are pushing a big rock up a steep hill. And sometimes the rock even roll on us. It's because we have limited beliefs. So the first beliefs that I have identified while working with clients, I will share my next slide, is I don't have time. So time is a social construct. Why do we call it a social construct? Because it has been designed by men. So we have 24 hours in a day, and we have to allocate this 24 hours, which is out of it 6 to 8 hours we take out for sleep. And out of this, now we have left with 14 hours. So how do we plan our 14 hours a time? And most of the people who are struggling to achieve the kind of success they are looking in any aspect in their life complain that they don't have the time. I don't have the time. So as there is a saying, time, we don't have time, we need to find time. But not having time can come with underlying belief. So this is where we need to identify, why do you not have time? Some people like and have been conditioned this way, that they need to put others above them. So they give their time to other and the requirement of other people in their life, and the times that is remaining come to them. But at that point, they are very tired to do anything, because they have given their energy, they have given their time, they have been looking after somebody else. And those kind of people have also problems with boundaries. They cannot say no. Every time there is a request from someone, they will come and say, okay, I will do that for you. And then they keep on postponing what they are doing. If they have started doing something which will bring success to them in any aspect in their life, and somebody else come with another request, another family member or another colleague, another friend, they just leave what they are doing and they go and they attend to that request and to that requirement, because this is how they have learned. And why they do that? Because by giving other people time, they have been conditioned to do that. And before we move further, I would like to highlight that all our all we know in our life, the way we perceive life, only 5% is here, 5%. The 95% is in your subconscious mind. Your whole life is managed by your subconscious belief. You don't have control over them because you do things unconsciously. Even though consciously you would like to bring certain changes in your life, but you're unable to do it because you are not choosing, making that choice consciously. And we human beings, we have belief at what we call our four belief levels. The first level is the day you decided to come here as a human, the day you were conceived in your mother's womb, up to your 7 years old, there is no filter between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. So whatever you have experienced, whatever was told to you by your main caretakers, which obviously is your mother and your father, your siblings, you will take all that they have given to you as an experience, as a statement, as the truth. So your whole life will be based on those beliefs. And you also have belief in your DNA. You carry generation of ancestral belief, which means around 250, 300 years of belief in your DNA. And your life, your present life, is also affected by your ancestral belief. This is how we function. This is human psyche. And we also have belief on a soul level. It means how many times you incarnated on this planet, and you have picked up belief in those lifetime, you will continue to have their impact in this lifetime. And then we have another level which we call the history level. The history level is you believe it or not, if you had a past life and you had learned something in that past life, you're carrying that belief. That sometimes you ask yourself, I am doing everything right. I am doing from A to B to C to E, everything right as a logical, rational person. But why do I not achieve what I want? It's because you have a subconscious blocked. You have a self-limiting belief in your subconscious mind, which doesn't allow you to get the result what you want. So why do we have these limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are not our enemies. We need to understand that very clearly. So are our fears. They are not our enemies. Limiting beliefs and our fears are here to protect us, to keep us safe. If we have gone through a trauma in our life and it was very hurtful, we went through a turmoil in our life, our subconscious belief will pick up our subconscious mind will pick up a belief from that so that we don't go through the same trauma again, and we are kept safe and protected from going into that trauma again. But unfortunately, that becomes a limited belief. So it is very important to work with our subconscious mind and to get rid of those beliefs by shifting them so that we can have the life that we desire. So you want a conscious change in your life, you need to go down to your unconscious mind. So now let's talk about people who don't have time. So I said people who don't have time has either they have lack of boundaries, they don't know how to put boundaries, they don't know how to say no, they don't know how to prioritize themselves, they always give others more importance in their life. It's because probably as a child, this is how they were conditioned by their parents, that everybody comes first and you come last. Because putting yourself first is selfish. So that belief will not ever allow them to have time. And also people who don't have time, or people who have problems with time management. They don't know how to manage their time. They don't know where their time goes. And if they don't, and that also bring the element of procrastination. You want to do something, you know how to do it, you know how to go about to do it, but you choose not to do it. That is because there is an underlying fear down there, probably fear of being judged, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of being criticized, fear of being questioned why you did it. And also it comes with responsibility. Some people don't know how to take responsibility because they have never done it. Somebody else has taken responsibility for them, because whenever they wanted to take responsibility, somebody else has denied that to them by saying that you don't know how to take responsibility. So that person will not know how to be responsible of his or her own time. So they will always tell you that they don't have time. They don't know how to find time to achieve their success. And the other belief that I have noticed also is when you ask that person, but why do you feel that you're not achieving the level of success that you're looking for? That person tell you, I can't. I can't do what is required for me to achieve that level of success. But why they feel they can't? It's because it comes down to the same thing. They might have limited beliefs, which says that they are scared to take that responsibility, to take that risk of growing, because you will never grow in your comfort zone. So what happened to these people? They get used to their comfort zone because their comfort zone is safe. They know exactly what is going to happen within that comfort zone. They know how to react to it. They know what they need to do when it happens. They know how it feels to be in that comfort zone, that they are scared to take the risk. Why they are scared to take the risk? Because they are scared they will fail. And they will, when they will fail, nobody likes to be a failure. Everybody wants to be successful. So that fear of failure, because they have it in their subconscious mind, stop them from doing what they have to do to be successful. So they just tell you, I can't. I just can't. And there is no logical reason or practical reason to it. And it comes back to your subconscious mind. In your subconscious mind, if you're carrying a belief that um, gives you fear of growing out of your comfort zone and taking risk, you will say you can't. That situation is become so fearful that you will stop yourself from taking that responsibility to grow and to have that success. You prefer to say, I can't do it. I just can't. And if you look at these two beliefs, I don't have time and I can't, they are not really the real reason why they should contribute for you not being successful. They are just there as an illusion. Because they are underlying experiences that has passed by, where you have picked up a belief and then you will say, I don't have time, I can't. And also there are other category of clients that I have noticed, and this one I had it myself, is I can't because I am not. So they already say they can't, and they add more, because I am not. I am not qualified enough. I am not old enough. I am too old for this. My time has passed by, and I am not worthy of it. I can't. So when you add all of this to yourself, obviously you will not be able to achieve that success you're looking for, because before even taking that leap of faith and taking that risk to grow out of your comfort zone, because your success is out of your comfort zone, you already have accepted, you cannot do it. Second, you cannot do it because of various reasons. I'm not qualified enough. I don't have enough experience. um, I don't have enough time to study more. You will come with all type of excuses which will justify your reason of not being able to do it. And that also, it's because you have the underlying fear of being judged and criticized, fear of failure. Responsibility might be overwhelming, because most of us, when we hear the word responsibility, it becomes like it's a burden we have to carry. Lack of boundaries, and also because probably that person as a child, when he or she wanted to do something and approached the parents and told the parents, I want to do this, and the parents said, no, you can't. You can't because you're not old enough. You can't because you're too young. You can't because in our family we don't do this. So already you were denied from what you wanted to do. So when you grow up as an adult, you will continue to carry this belief that you can't do it because of this reason. The reason that was given to you as a child. You will continue to carry it. That's the reason why you can't achieve the success that you're looking for. So you will do it unconsciously. You will not even have the awareness that you're doing it, but because as a as a child and as a young adult, we are very adventurous. We are looking for things to do because that is the time where you build yourself. But if you have been denied to use your creative gift. You have been denied to do what you would like to do, and somebody else has chosen something else for you, which normally happen in case of choosing subject at school, of choosing your study line, what you want to do, finance, or you want to do science. When somebody else have told you, no, you can't do this, then this is how you continue to live your life. So it is very important to address this subconscious belief so that you can achieve what you're looking for. It is never too late to bring changes in your life. That is the only way you can claim back your power that you have given to this limited belief and live the life you're looking for. And all of these are just illusion around you that stopped you from living the life that you're looking for. And then what I have also picked up as a belief, when people say they are not good enough. I am not good enough to do this. And when you will tell them, but why do you feel you're not good enough? Because I've been told as a child, when I wanted to become, I don't know, I wanted to become a singer and a writer, I was told that I'm not good enough. I don't have any creative gift. How can I do it? And then also, if as a child you were winning competition and then you were getting grades at the school, if you were living with parents who had very, very high expectation from you, if you would bring the gift or you would bring the trophy, you would bring the grades, and the parent will tell you, but you could have done more than this. We were expecting more than this from you. You could have done better. We have brought you up to do more than this. We were expecting more. So you as a child, you will already picked up a belief that I am not good enough, because whatever I am doing is not enough. More is required for me. So as an adult, you will still carry that belief that I am not good enough. That is why you might be working very, very hard for a promotion. You might be doing everything to get that promotion, get courses, get more qualification, more training, give your 200% to that job or to that relationship or any part of your life, any aspect of your life. But when the time comes for you to get the prize, the trophy, or to reap the fruits of your work, you just deny it. It just doesn't come to you because of your subconscious belief, I am not good enough. So you already have accepted you're not good enough to have it, because this is what you have been conditioned for. And you will continue to live your adult life with that belief, which is very important to address and to shift. And also, I have noticed that people, so let's put it this way. We care, even though we say consciously that we don't care what others think about us, but subconsciously, we do care what people think about us. The reason why we do that is because we are scared to be judged and criticized by others, because it is, if we are judged and criticized by others, that also bring validation to us. We feel validated by others. And the reason why we do it, it's because as a child, when we would be doing something or we would be asking our parents if we can do something, our parents would either say yes or no. When a no was given to us, we felt disapproved by our parents, and we considered that we didn't consider that what we are asking for has been disapproved, or our behavior or our attitude was disapproved. As a child, you will consider you have been disapproved by your parent. And for a child, being disapproved by your parents or your caretakers who had an influence in your life, it means death. That is the reason why everybody is so concerned what people think about me, because they're scared of being judged and criticized, because through judgment and criticism comes validation, which means either you have been approved or you have been disapproved. So as a child, when your parents, your behavior, your attitude, your requests was acceptable, you were validated by your parents as approved, you were compensated for that. But if the same behavior, if a different behavior, attitude, or request was disapproved by your parents, obviously you were punished for that. So as a child, that's why as an adult, we keep on looking for validation, for the same validation that we had given to caretakers in our life to validate us. That's why we care so much what people think about us. That's why we have the fear of being judged and criticized, because that feeling of being disapproved is so ingrained in us, is so deep in us, that we need it all the time to make sure that we are not being disapproved. And that belief will affect you will affect your path of success, because if you will be so tangled in thinking what others think about you, so that because you have the fear of being judged and criticized, that you cannot focus on what you need to do to achieve that success, because you're giving your energy on what others will think about you, how they will judge and criticize you, and through that will come validation. And that will stop you. Sometimes you will feel like doing something which is out of the box. Probably in your family there are no doctors, and you decide to become a medical doctor. You will be scared to take that decision, because you will be scared that they will judge me, they will tell me, but are you crazy? There is no one in our family. We get all type of comments which are normal comments, which are considered to be normal in our life, but it really affects us as individual to try to walk on our path of success, and also to get the success that we are looking for. And all these beliefs, they take away our power. And for us to be successful, it is important for us to be in our personal power. Our personal power does not come with a house, with a bigger house, with a bigger bank balance, with a car that we drive, or with our relationship. It doesn't come from anything outside of us. Our personal power is inside of us. So the more limited beliefs we have, the more that personal power is diminished in us, because we give that power away to these limited beliefs. So that's why it is very important to shift them, so that you can stand in your personal power, so that you can achieve the success you are looking for. Because we are all different, we are all unique, we are all gifted. It's only that we have been conditioned because of this limited belief not to find our way, and that stop us from being successful. And the other beliefs that the other beliefs that I get as well is that I am not good enough, as I am not as good as them. And here comes comparison. You have been conditioned to compare yourself with others. So why do we have this? This is also the way you are brought up as a child, and it can be very ancestral as well. Ancestral because our ancestors, uh, life was not the same before. Life was our ancestors struggled a lot before us. So for them, the only way they could measure their success and to know that they are successful is by comparing themselves to the neighbor, the family, and we still do it, most of us. And and what they were doing, they were pondering and they were working hard in achieving what they don't have, but what their relatives or their friends or their community have, because that was the only way for them to be successful. So when you keep on comparing yourself with others, you will always find others better than you. Here comes the inferiority and the superiority complex. You will always feel that you're not as good as somebody else. You are not good enough as your colleague. You're not good enough as your sibling. So this, because you have learned to compare yourself, and this can also come as a child. If as a child, whatever you were doing, your parents were always telling you, but see what grade your friend got, but see what trophy your friend got, but you see he or she was first and you came second. So you as a child, you will learn to compare yourself and be in competition for you to be able to reach that level of success which you think should be done this way. And as an adult, you will always do that. You will always compare yourself, and you will always find others more better than you, more achieving than you. And by having this kind of subconscious belief, obviously you will not reach the level of success you will be looking for. And also another belief is that if you have, so this is how it works. If you have done something in the past and you have failed, you keep that failure as a benchmark, as a reminder for you not to repeat the same thing, so that you don't fail. So if you have failed and you have the fear of failure, obviously it will not allow you to succeed. It will not allow you to walk on your path of success, because you will still keep that fear of failure, the fear of failing once. And that fear is in your subconscious mind, and it will not allow you to take the risk to grow and to succeed. So you will keep on having that fear. So it's important to let that fear go. So how we do it, we will explain later in how we do it on Theta Healing. And also there are another belief where people say, I can never do this. So they have already concluded, even before even trying it, they have already concluded, I can never do this. So it's the limitation that they have put on themselves. Same thing, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of being judged and criticized, fear of not being acceptable what they decide to do. So they already decided even before trying, I can never do this. So if you want to be successful, the risk needs to be taken. This is how you learn, and this is how successful people become successful. The risk need to be taken. You need to outgrow your comfort zone. But if you have already concluded well before even starting it, I can never do this, how you will grow, how you will succeed? You can never. So these are the beliefs that I have commonly identified with clients I've been working for. I had two of them myself, which I have cleared now, obviously. So the first thing to be able to get to shift this belief is to identify and acknowledge that you have self-limiting belief. That is the first step to take back your power. But it's only by taking back your power from this limited self-limiting belief you can walk the path of success. And blame can keep you stuck in the same loop over the years, and your self-esteem take a toll when you blame, and you cannot move forward. It's always like you're walking backward. So it's very important to sit with this belief, to acknowledge they exist, to identify them, and to shift them. So is it possible for us to shift this belief? Yes, it is possible to do that. So how do we do that? We do that through Theta Healing. So what is Theta Healing? Theta Healing is a modality which allow us to access your subconscious mind. So we when you go for a session of Theta Healing, the practitioner, the healer, which will be me, obviously, will take you in a deep meditative state. Then we will access your theta brainwave. Theta is a brainwave that you have. We have 5 brainwaves, and theta is the most relaxing one. And we work with the energy of all that is. When you're in that deep relaxation state, we are able to access your subconscious mind because you let go of the control that you want to have. And in this deep relaxation state, we use what we call the window of reconciliation. So we go down to the memory lane, wherever it is, wherever this belief started, because every belief satisfies a feeling. So when we deal with the feeling, we go down to the belief. When we go down to the belief, we go down to the experience when it is the first time that you have experienced it. And when you're in a theta state, we access that memory. So, and we can easily access that memory through that window of reconciliation, what we call it in theta language, quickly and easily. When a belief is recalled, the wiring between the neurons become fluid. So every time you picked up a belief in life, there is a neuron that get wired in your mind, in your brain, so that you can live life. This is how is human psyche. So can we change those neurons? Can we rewire them? This is what we do in Theta Healing. We go down, we recall that memory, we shift that belief. Once we shift that belief, that neuron rewires itself. Yeah, your DNA is not fixed. Your DNA is changeable. So everything can be changed by addressing the feeling that you need to satisfy. We can go down and shift your belief like easy through Theta Healing. And when we have shifted that belief, we remove the, we take the learning out of that of out of that self-limiting belief, and we take the positive learning, we let go all the negativity around it, and we download you with positive one. So when we do that, then your belief is already shifted. You would bring a new pattern, a positive pattern in your life. And you know, true success, true sustainable success is not outside of you, it is inside of you. When you work with your subconscious belief and you shift them, you can bring any kind of success in your life, because you will be able to make a choice, a better choice, because you know better. So that's why it's very, very important to shift your limited beliefs. And it is the only way you can allow yourself to have true empowerment and success, and it will allow you to open yourself to lots of potential that you never saw, and you will become limitless. Nothing will worry you. All we will walk around the fears that you have that entails together with that limited belief. This is what we do on a Theta Healing session. So what do we get after a Theta Healing session? So how Theta Healing can help you? So after a Theta Healing session, you will have lots of awareness. Awareness is very healing. Awareness allows you to shift your life, allows you to move forward in life, allows you to grow, allows you to get out of your comfort zone. The greatest changes begin when we look at ourselves with interest, respect, instead of judgment and denial. When we invite our thoughts and feeling into awareness, we have the opportunity to learn from them instead of unconsciously reacting to them. And we increase our awareness of reality by willing to encounter our personal truth. So this is what happens when you have self-awareness. And Theta Healing, when we shift your belief, it will bring lots of awareness to you. There are habits that you will be able to change by yourself because you have that awareness. You will be able to shift that. You will say, this one, I don't think that is, this one is working for me. Let me change it. And also, after a Theta Healing session, there is lots of self-acceptance. We like to judge ourselves because through judgment we have learned how to improve ourselves, but that can be an emotional roller coaster if you constantly judge and criticize yourself, because this is how people are going to treat you. They will judge and criticize you as well, because the world just mirrors us. Everything that is outside of you is what is happening inside of you. If you don't like how the outside world treats you, you need to start changing the world inside of you. So with Theta Healing, there is lots of self-acceptance. You accept yourself the way you are. By truly accepting and acknowledging the way you are and how you are, automatically allows the healing to happen. Because why? You would not react, you would not resist, you will allow it to flow. And by doing that, you will go into a ever evolving self-development process by itself. So through Theta Healing, when you do a session, you will understand that. You will come to the awareness as well that I am okay. I accept myself. Then by accepting yourself, you open that space which before was not accessible because there was so much of reaction and resistance to it, which is now has opened up. When you have that space, you will allow yourself to evolve. So that is one of the these two are the best that can happen to you, because that in itself brings lots of knowledge and wisdom and allow you to grow as a person. And what else do we get? We learn to let go. Our past is already past. We have already done what we had to do. We did it to our best ability, to whatever was available, with whatever was available to us at that time. Most of us, we like to hold on our past because we use the past as a validation, as a benchmark for not repeating the same mistake again and again. So when you go for a Theta Healing session, we teach you how to let go of your past, because your past uh, cannot validate your present life. You can create your life, whatever was your past. It is not your identity. It is not who you are. Who you are is who you are right now. So in this present, so this allows you also to be in the present moment, to live in the present moment, to create what you want to create in this present moment with better choices, so that your future is better, instead of still dwelling in that past, because I have done this mistake, this has happened to me, I have done this, I have failed. You will not go through this will be taken away from you, because the belief will be shifted with Theta Healing, and the positive one will be downloaded for you. And also, it's very important when you decide to bring change in your life to take ownership and responsibility of your own needs and wants, because that is your responsibility. That responsibility, you cannot give it to somebody else. And by taking ownership and responsibility of your own needs, wants, and desires, uh, you allow yourself to grow, because you know what you have to. You don't allow somebody else to decide the life that you would like to live. You take that responsibility. By taking that responsibility, the ownership of that responsibility as well, you take back your power. You are the decision maker. You are the one who chooses, nobody else. So that you will be able to do. Why? Because you will not have the fear of owning yourself. You will take back your power, because you have self-awareness, you have self-acceptance. You come to the realization that you are important as well. Your life is important as well. So you will be able to take ownership and responsibility of your own needs and wants. And also, many people like to become a victim. They will tell you whatever is happening in their life is because of life circumstances. Life is hard. People in their life doesn't allow them to do what they want. Everything is decided for them, and they become this victim. And by by being defensive and living in a victimhood, you give the responsibility of your happiness to somebody else. You give the responsibility of your life to somebody else. So when you have a theta session, when we shift your belief, you will stop being the victim. You will stop being having the fear of being criticized and judged by others, having the fear of being abandoned by others. And you will know that you will take that responsibility of your life. You will take the responsibility of your happiness in your hand by making choices, because you will know how to make the choices, because the fear will be shifted, because your belief has been shifted. And the fear of being judged, criticized will not exist anymore. And also, you will learn how to better manage your time if you have problems with time management, because you will be able to put boundaries. You will be able to put yourself first without having the guilt of being selfish. You will be able to say no when you have to say no. And also, you will stop comparing yourself with others, because you will be able to validate yourself. You will stop seeking that validation from people outside of you. You will be able to validate yourself, because why? You have taken the responsibility of your life. You have taken your power back. You have taken the responsibility to take care of your needs and your wants, instead of giving that to someone else. So you will stop looking for that validation, and you will be able to validate yourself. And obviously, I can never do this will go away, because you will be able to know that you can grow, that you can expand. You will be able to know how to navigate through life. If you need to take you need to empower yourself to get that promotion. You need to empower yourself to be in that relationship as a better person. If you need to work on yourself, you will be able to do all of this. This is how Theta Healing will help you to bring to get rid of all your self-limiting belief, and allow you to grow, to expand, and allow you to go onto that path of success and be successful. So this is what we have for today, and this is the end of the discussion. I will take your question now if anyone has any question. And after that, we will do a little theta meditation, so that you guys can have a feel of how it is. And then we can move on from there. So if anyone has any question, please unmute yourself so that I can answer to you.
Hi there.
Hi.
Thanks a lot for the webinar. I
You're
just
so
wanted to ask maybe the difference in terms of like energy or brain waves in Reiki and in Theta healing.
okay. So
Like the
Theta
difference
Healing
in
is
what's
energy
happening.
work because I am a Reiki master teacher as well. So
Okay.
Theta Healing is energy work like any other energy work. Okay. And Theta Healing, we access your subconscious mind because this is where all your beliefs are sitting. And this is where we shift your belief. And we do it through a Theta meditation, which I will take you guys through after I finish answering your question. When we go there, your subconscious mind doesn't have notion of time. Your subconscious mind doesn't know time. So whatever has happened to you as a child, which is has become a belief and is still managing your life till now, we will be able to access that belief. And I will take an example of myself. As a child, my mother believed in physical punishment, not because she didn't love me, because my mom was teaching me obedience, responsibility, and she would punish me when I would not do things the acceptable way. So I learned lots of positive things. I became a responsible person. I am a self-sufficient woman. I am an independent, strong woman. All of this I've learned positively. But it came through physical punishment. So me as a child, when my mother will punish me and when I'm crying, and she will take me on her lap, she will wipe my tears and she will tell me, I do this to you because I love you. So me, Lekrani, my little self, had taken a belief that love is abuse, that I can only achieve success, I can only be a strong woman, I can only be responsible if I am abused through love. So that's a belief that I had, which I have erased, cancelled, delete, I have shifted it. So this is how it has changed my life. I don't have that belief anymore. So all this work, theta healing, Reiki, they are all energy work. Because we don't, so let me not say we don't exist. We are not limited to our mind and to our body. We are bigger than this. And when we do a theta healing session, we are accessing that bigger being we are. That is the reason why we can shift the belief that we would like to shift in our life to bring the changes we would like to bring. And as I told you, your subconscious mind doesn't have notion of time. That's why we are able to go and access that memory from where that belief came from, and we are able to shift it. When we shift it, it changes a whole pattern in your life. Then you will stop having it. That is what is theta healing. And it is an energy work, just like any other energy work. Reiki is mainly done for, I do angelic Reiki, which is very different from other Reiki system. I know angelic Reiki, the other Reiki system is when you have a body alignment or you have to cue something or heal something in your body, you have to put your hand. Correct me if I am wrong. This is what it happened. So for me, theta healing has been part of my personal journey. I learned angelic Reiki and theta healing to shift my reality. And this is my personal point of view because I work with these modalities and I have been able to shift my life a lot. Is because unless you don't know how a belief is serving you, you cannot get rid of it because everything serves you in your life. As much as a situation seems painful, as much as a situation seems unlogical, but subconsciously there is a need that that belief is satisfying. So until you don't understand that need, because for you to be able to shift that belief, you need to understand what need it is satisfying in your life. So we as human, we have 5 needs, which are very, very important for us as human beings. We are looking for love. We are looking for acceptance. We are looking for worthiness. We are looking for significance and we are looking for acceptance. We need to feel we belong somewhere. To satisfy these 5 needs, we attract anything in life that will satisfy these 5 needs, whether it is through punishment, whether it is through an empowering belief, whether it is through a self-limiting belief. We will satisfy these needs. So why do we want success in our life? Success satisfy these 5 beliefs, we feel significant, we feel accepted. It is an act of self-love towards ourselves. And we also feel worthy. That's why we are looking for success. Did I answer to your question, Yana? Anything else?
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any question?
Could you repeat those 5 needs again?
Okay. We are
Love,
looking for
happiness.
love. Yeah, unconditional love. We don't know how unconditional love feel because we have been conditionally loved. So we are looking for
Mhm.
unconditional love. We are looking for acceptance. We are looking for significance. We are looking for worthiness, and we are looking for the sense of belonging. That's why human connection is very important. We cannot be isolated. We need to feel we belong somewhere. That's why, even if so I will give an example. Have you guys noticed that in a family, if somebody suffers, for example, diabetes, and the generation that comes after, one or two of them will suffer diabetes, and what do we say? But it is in the family. It's not true. It's a lie. Your DNA is not fixed. Your DNA is movable. Your DNA moves with your environment. Your DNA moves with your emotion. Your DNA moves with your experience. You know why those people has picked up those same diabetes type? Because this is a way for them to feel that they belong to this family. It allows them to feel that, okay, I belong to this family, so I have to be like them. So your subconscious mind doesn't know that it is a disease. It's not good for your body. Your subconscious mind know, oh, there is a need that need to be satisfied, and that need is that I need to belong. So we manifest that. This is how complex is our human psyche, and beautiful as well. Does it make sense, Yana? Clearer now?
Yes, I have
Okay.
goosebumps.
Okay, so if no one has any question, I would give you guys
Speak
I
about
have
that.
one question.
Thank you.
yes.
Like Rani, I like your overall presentation, and I think these are the main points regarding the self-limiting beliefs, which
Mm-hmm.
even I am suffering from, and
Mm-hmm.
even the consequences are the same, which really I want in my life, and
Mm-hmm.
also the 5 points you already told us, which are the requirements
Yeah.
and the needs of the person for the
Yeah.
better health, right? So exactly are the same things, but when it comes to the so, what will be the total package for this all sessions? Because this is the main concern. I think majority of the persons don't want to. They want to take the help, but they just have to take
Okay,
step
let's
back.
let's
Yeah,
discuss
in the
this.
end.
So I have always told people, actually, the price is not the problem. The real issue, there is an underlying issue, which is how much do I value myself to spend that money on myself.
Mhm.
That is where it comes from. And it is also a matter of choice. Where do I choose to spend my money? That is where it comes from. Yeah. So I normally advise my clients to take a package of 3 sessions, because 3 session really allows you, when you come for the first session, obviously we're going to speak about where your blocks are, and we'll start working on you. Then on the second session, we put everything into perspective, and the third session is to realign you and to really bring that kind of a change that you're looking for. Yeah, but it is not an obligation, it's your choice. But working with a client with 3 session, really, because when you come to me for the first session, we are like an onion. Our beliefs are like an onion. We remove one level, then there is a second level. So 3 session really allow you to bring that change you're looking into your life. You really see it, because everybody reacts differently to healing. Not everybody reacts the
Mhm.
same. Yeah.
Exactly.
So if you feel worthy, you choose to spend that money on you. Because for me, honestly, as a person, not being the healer, as a person, I believe spending money on myself to empower myself and to allow myself to be a better person is an investment. This is how I see myself. But then everybody else has different perspective and have different beliefs. This is how it works. Because for me, it's an act of self-love. I love myself. That's why I decide to spend whatever I have to spend to empower myself and to bring the change I would like to see in my life, because I feel worthy of doing that.
Yeah, you are right.
It makes sense, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Is there anything you would like me to ask? You would like to ask me, I can answer you before we start doing the little meditation
So
I
three
have.
sessions will be enough to remove all these blockages and
It depends
all.
where your block are. See, these blocks, they are all related.
Okay.
And then you can go down where they start from. See, you have to believe. Magic only happens in life to those who believe. You know that.
Exactly. Yeah. This is
And
the
when
first thing for every work. Yeah, exactly.
so when I am doing a theta session, actually, I am already channeling the energy of the creator, which we call God. So that
Okay.
energy will allow you will be healed for your highest and your greatest good. That is what it is. If you have already identified the beliefs that you have, that's great, because you already know from where, what do you have, what is not allowing you to go into that path that you want to take. So we just have to go down the memory lane and see where it started and why are you keeping it. What will happen if we let it go? Who you will become? See, we human, we like to live in the past. No, we like to, if we look at our manifestation list, I am sure none of us here has ever manifested for a private jet. What we have manifested for a car, because we have only experienced a car, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah,
We will
right,
not
right.
manifest to have a castle because we have never been queen and king. We don't know how it is to live in a castle. We will manifest maybe a mansion, the biggest, because this is only what we know how it feels. So it is the same with our feeling. We will only like to feel what we already know how it feels. We will be scared to feel what is new. So with theta healing, we allow you to get out of that comfort zone. Comfort zone is safe for everyone. But in comfort zones, there is no growth. You will be doing the same thing again and again, expecting a different, what do we say, a different result, but it will not happen. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
this is how it is. You have any more question?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else before we start our little meditation? Okay, no one. So I will play a music in the background. You guys just give me a thumb up in the chat if you can hear the music, and then I will take you guys on a theta meditation so that you can feel how it is. Yeah. Is the music okay? Okay. And my voice as well, yeah? Okay. So find yourself a comfortable place. You can either sit down or lie down. And when you have found yourself a comfortable place, close your eyes. Now take a deep breath in. Inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth. Inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth. Inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth. Now bring a smile on your face. You will notice as soon as you bring the smile on your face, you are connected to your heart. Now allow yourself to drop into your heart center. And when you reach your heart center, take a deep breath in. Inhale from your nose with lots of awareness and patiently. Allow the breath of life to fill your lungs. And feel how each molecule of oxygen you're breathing in is filling up each and every cell of your body. And feel how alive you are. And when you exhale from your mouth, let go of everything that is bothering you right now. Let go of everything that you're expecting from yourself and this world. And let go of every expectation that you have from others. Allow yourself to be present in the here and now. And allow your heart to open to receive whatever is for your highest and your greatest good. Now visualize this beautiful golden light in your heart center. And allow this beautiful light to go down your hips, down your leg, down your feet, and allow it to go down to the heart center of Mother Earth. And when you reach the heart center of Mother Earth, bring up that beautiful golden light you can find there up your feet, up your leg, up your hips. And it goes through all your chakras, lighting them like a bulb one by one until it reaches the top of your head and it becomes a beautiful bubble of light. Notice the color of the bubble, it's your bubble. Now visualize yourself being in that bubble of light. You are safe and protected in your bubble. Now allow the bubble to leave the space where you are and allow it to go higher and higher and higher into the sky. Your bubble is passing through the stars, the moon, the sun, the galaxies, the universe. You are now at the edge of the universe, and from the edge of the universe, you can see these layers of light. Allow your bubble to go to these layers of light and allow it to go higher and higher and higher into the light until you reach a beautiful golden light. Allow your bubble to go to this beautiful golden light higher and higher and higher until you reach a thick jelly-like substance. Allow your bubble to go through this thick jelly-like substance. And while going through the thick jelly-like substance, you see this beautiful pink light coming towards your bubble. It's so beautiful, it mesmerizes you. It's a law of compassion. The law of compassion comes and surrounds your bubble and guide your bubble higher and higher and higher into the light. You are now in the beautiful tingling white light. Allow your bubble to go higher and higher and higher into this light until you find an opening like a window. And allow your bubble to go through that opening. Allow your bubble to go higher and higher and higher. Now allow your bubble to dissolve. All you can see around you, all you can feel around you is a tingling white light. The more you allow yourself to be with this light, the more relaxed you feel. The more relaxed you feel, the more you feel you're becoming one with this light. Allow this beautiful light to relax you. Allow it to relax your head, your neck, your spine, your shoulders, your hand, your hips, your leg, and your feet. And in this light, you just know deep in your heart that you're loved and accepted for who you are. Now I want you to take a deep breath in and to say in your heart, I am part of all that is, I am never separated. I am part of all that is, I am never separated. Now, do I have the permission to clear all of you from any negative energy of any name, sort, form, shape, and send everything to God's light, please? If you would like to receive that, please say yes in your heart. Do we have the permission to download you and each and every cell of your body with unconditional love of the creator of all that is? If you would like to receive that, please say yes. Thank you. Do we have the permission to clear and align all your chakras, balance your right and left brain, balance all the hormone, chemicals, vitamins, and minerals in your body? If you would like to receive that, please say yes. Thank you. And do we have the permission to align your heart with your mind, align your physical body with the energy of Mother Earth, align your physical body with your higher self, and your higher self align with your soul? Your soul aligned with the creator of all that is, that you're part of all that is, and you're never separated. Would you like to receive that? Please say yes. Now, do I have the permission to download you with the ability to know, to understand, to feel, to also teach you that it is your birthright, that you're worthy, you're deserving, it's possible, and it is safe for you to be connected to the creator of all that is, that the creator of all that is and God are the same, that you're loved and accepted by the creator of all that is for the person you are, without you having the need and the obligation to prove yourself to anyone, including yourself. If you would like to receive that, please say yes. Now, do I have the permission to scan all of you? If you would like me to scan you, please say yes, so that I can scan you. Thank you. Okay, what I am reading from the energies, there are lots of fear of failure. So do I have the permission to release you from the fear of failure? And some of you has a fear of failure because you're scared to be punished. So do I have the permission to release you from the fear of being punished? And can I replace that with that you're worthy, you're deserving, it's possible, and it's safe for you to live life without being punished, to live life without having the fear of failing? And let's also download you with Creator's definition of success. You know what it feels like to be successful, that you're already successful in life. And you know how to enhance your abilities, your capabilities to be more successful from the definition, perception, interpretation, and the highest truth of the creator of all that is. If you would like to receive that, please say yes. Okay, some of you have also issues with boundaries. They don't know how to set healthy boundaries because they are scared if they will set boundaries, they will be called selfish. So do I have the permission to release you from the belief that you have, if I set healthy boundaries, I will be selfish, and send it to God's light, close all your negative receptors and cellulars permanently, and replace this belief with, I know how to set healthy boundaries from the definition, perception, interpretation of the creator of what that is, without having the fear of being selfish. So do I have the permission to download your creator's definition of self-care? And also separate the definition of self-care from selfish. If you would like to receive that, please say yes. And also the belief I have that responsibility is a burden. Success takes lots of success brings along lots of responsibility. So do I have the permission to release you from the belief that responsibility is a burden, and send it to God's light and download you with Creator's definition of responsibilities, that you know how to take responsibility, take ownership of responsibility, and also delegate responsibility without having to feel that responsibilities are burden. If you would like to receive that, please say yes. Would you like to know that it is possible for you to be successful with ease and grace without you having to burden yourself with responsibilities to be successful? And I am also picking up the belief that it is hard to be successful. Okay. Because you have seen your parents struggling with success, that it was hard to be successful. So, do I have the permission to download you with safety and protection, that it is okay for you to let go of these beliefs that you got from your parents? Would you like to know that it is possible for you to be successful with ease and grace without you having the need and the obligation to feel that success is hard? And would you like to know also that you're worthy, you're deserving, it's possible and it's safe for you to have success, to be successful with ease and grace without you having to feel that success is hard? Would you like to know what it feels like to be able to manage your time effectively and efficiently without you having the fear, or without you having to be overwhelmed from running out of time? Would you like to know that you have plenty of time to do whatever you would choose to do without you having the fear of running out of time? Would you like to have that? Please say yes to receive. And from the energy, what I am also picking up, some of you have the fear of success, that success is overwhelming as well, that success needs lots of people. You need lots of people around you to be able to handle your success. So can we release this to belief and download you with, replace this belief with that you can be successful, that you're already successful without being overwhelmed? And also download you with support, that you have support to continue to be successful and to have success. And some of you have the belief that life is hard because you picked it up. This is very ancestral. So would you like to know that it is possible for you to grow and expand in life without having the need and the obligation to make your life hard? If you would like to receive that, please say yes. Whew. So do we have the permission to download you with what it feels like to live life without fear, without worry, without despair, without frustration and irritation, without having the need and the obligation to prove yourself, without being a victim, without having the feel that you're powerless in front of life? Would you like to know that you can stand in your power and live life from the definition, perception, interpretation of the creator of all that is, and the highest truth of the creator of all that is? If you would like to receive all of this, please say yes. Thank you. Creator of all that is, this commanded to download all of this at all your four belief levels across time and space, in between life dimension and realities, in any spoken, written, and learned languages. And all these downloads has already happened at all your four belief levels, in each and every aspect of your life, in each and every cell of your body, in your paradigms, and in your consciousness. And these downloads are for your highest and your greatest good. All your positive receptors and cellulars are open for you to receive these downloads with ease and grace. If you would like to receive that, please say yes. Thank you. We give our gratitude to the Creator for these downloads. And we disconnect ourselves from the outcome, as healing has been instant, as everything is possible with the Creator. And we give our gratitude to the Creator for the life that we have and everything that we have in our life. And now see yourself being washed into a waterfall of light. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in and open your eyes and share your experience if you would like to share.
Uh, I just want to say thank you.
You're so welcome, Yana.
I felt very much lighter throughout,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and a lot of what you said uh, hit true,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to release some emotions as well.
Good. I'm happy.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Anybody else would like to share the experience? You can write it on the chat if you don't want to speak. That's okay. Okay, no one. So thank you very much for joining this webinar. And I wish all of you a good evening. So I will see you guys next time if you're joining my webinars. And I do angelic Reiki as well. I am an angelic Reiki master teacher. So I do teach angelic Reiki, and I'm having a workshop this weekend with Illumination. And I am a Theta Healing practitioner and instructor as well. So I do teach Theta Healing for those who want to learn. I do angel tarot card reading. I do guided meditations as well. And I do new moon and full moon meditation, and any empowering workshop that anybody would like to have with a group of friends or people you know. So I do that as well. So thank you so much for joining in. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you.